Shalom, beautiful people. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Can I just say before we get started into any of the things before we tap in, for those of you who do edit and clip your own videos with different angles and writing and all of that stuff, I seriously applaud you. I'm just now starting to try to do these things for the business. And Lord, let me tell you, I was so incredibly over it by the end of doing all of the things, and I started sweating. I'm still hot right now. It was just not fun for me personally. I don't know how you guys do it. I have zero interest in it, unfortunately, but it is one of my, it's one of my goals for the business. So I have to do it. I have to be consistent and stick with it, but I just wanted to give you guys your praise because praise is definitely due, straight up. I could sit here and mix herbs and play in the garden and do all that fun stuff all day long and not be bored. But to make a video, man, I can't. All right, you guys, I don't have a particular download. Okay, I just kind of I gotta make dinner soon in about 30 minutes, okay? So, and I need to make more chapstick. Yes, I do use my own products, as you can tell. So, and I'm running out. I need to make more. So let's go ahead and tap in. Let's go ahead and pray. Again, don't have any downloads. I just kind of wanted to sit down for a minute, and I figured if I'm gonna sit down, might as well as do this, okay? So Spirit, thank you so much for this time, place, space, moment. I thank you for the lessons received and the lessons yet to come. I thank you for everything I am and everything I am not. Spirit, I pray that at this time you allow me to tap into the collective energy and deliver any messages that you deem worthy at this time. I pray that any visions that I may get them clearly so that I can communicate them clearly. I pray that anything I hear, I may hear it clearly so I can communicate it clearly. Ancestors, ascended masters, guardian angels, spiritual teams, I welcome you into this reading. Ooh, that's a good word. As a conduit for the Most High. I love you. I thank you for the love, the guidance, and the protection. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I keep staring at this deck, so we're gonna grab this real quick. That's really funny. In one of the last videos I did, I talked about how my family doesn't participate in holiday get-togethers anymore, and my dad just kind of guilt-tripped me and my sister into doing a birthday party, but it is for one of my uncles that I adore, so we will be attending that, and it is a family get-together. But the good thing is it's not at anybody's house in particular. It's actually at an event space, and since we're all going together, we know that we will probably stay for an hour or two and eat, dip. So while they'll eat, I'll just stick with the champagne. Depending on the food, we will see. But sometimes you just have to have a give and take. It's something that my father really wanted my sister and I to participate in, so it is what it is. And honestly, I really do love this particular uncle. He's a very good man, and he's always been good to us. So sometimes there's a give and take. Let's see what energy we get. Let's see what we are starting off with. Spirit, what is the message for this time, for the collective? I heard you are worthy. a lot of positive energy coming through. Like, collective, I feel like you guys are really, look, love spirit, honestly, the ancestors. They really do have a sense of humor, I swear. Look at this. First card out, family connections. There really is a sense of humor, like, it says respect, people, and kinship. I've never pulled this card before, I don't think. Maybe I have. It's been a long time. We're actually going to read this one out of the book. We need to talk about, like, this is a collective energy, okay? Because the holidays are coming up. Some people get really stressed about it. We spoke on this, but let's just go ahead and I want to get another card. So let's get another card to couple with this. And it's really, this card is actually hilarious because I'm picturing my father as the older man with the stick, right? I'm picturing this as my sister with my nieces and nephew, and I'm picturing this as me. Like, and I think that the major word in this deck right now that on this card that's really standing out to me is the respect. Sometimes when it comes to family, even if we don't necessarily agree and we don't want to do certain things, we do them out of a respect level, and out of honor, out of honoring our elders. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. Okay, so we got respect your physical body and upskill. And I keep on hearing, and then go with the flow, let go, rest, manifest. I keep on hearing, for some of you who have toxic family, you feel like you have a toxic family dynamic, okay? I feel like it does take a certain level of conscious awareness and communication skills to be able to, I heard ground in your boundaries. For some of you with the toxic family dynamics, and then the respect your physical body, the detox word is really standing out to me. I feel like, and then crossroads is here too. I feel like you're really having a hard time setting a boundary. For some of you this season, you're having a hard time sticking to what it is that you said you are going to stick to. And it's like protecting your peace. We do need to learn how to protect our peace. And we do need to learn when there's a proper give and take and a sacrifice that needs to be given forth. But the sacrifice should never come at your peace, okay? Like for me, for example, going to this event, with the whole entire family going as one unit and as a collective, even like my mom said, there's going to be how many people? So there's going to be 8 of us, right? So basically we take up a whole entire table, right? And we have that ability to, everyone sit at this table. We're all going to eat together. So we do have kind of like this protective bubble that's happening, even with the other people around. I think that it takes a certain level of skill to be able to put yourself in the situations that you don't necessarily want to be in, and be able to hold yourself in a certain manner, right? You can't always hide away. You can't always hide away. Sometimes it is important for you to be seen within a family dynamic, even if it's not the best type of situation. But also with the detox energy and the whole toxic word that was coming out, I feel like, okay, that's interesting. I feel like for some of you, it's actually going to be quite important for you to have a detox before the holiday season comes up, before you insert yourself in any sort of group setting. I just heard auric cleanse. This is a time to cleanse your energy field. And I did speak on doing it after the holidays, but for some of you in particular who are watching this video, it's going to be extremely important, and it's going to help you significantly if you do a detox and cleansing of your auric field, like an energy cleanse and a body cleanse at the same time before you participate in any sort of family events that may be happening. There are multiple ways to do this. You can do it through bath salts. You can do it through, like I said, turmeric, neem leaf, honey. Exercise is going to help you sweat out any toxins. Fasting is going to help your body reset itself. I just heard don't go crazy. Some of you guys might hear this and like hit the ground running with the fasting portion, which is fine if you're used to fasting, but I just heard don't go crazy with it. Some of you, that's like a warning. You don't have to go overboard. And the number 3 is standing out. You don't have to do like a 3-day water fast. That's not necessary if you don't want to, if that's not something you're used to. And this is super specific, you guys, okay? 1-day water fast on your day of Sabbath, perfectly fine. Do that. I heard even juicing. Juicing is something that can help you. I'm also getting this as some of you, because this word is really, the crossroads word is really standing out to me. And the way that I have this laid out on the table is like this. Okay. Some of you are really at a crossroads as to whether you should continue to sacrifice for the family connection, or if you should go ahead and just allow yourself to relax and rejuvenate this holiday season. I love it how this card is like during the winter season, right? I actually want to pull some more on that particular energy, okay? Let's talk about this crossroads energy, you guys. Let's talk about I keep on hearing we don't want to live in regrets. Okay. Some of you guys are really having like, it's exactly what it is. You don't want to live in any sort of regret and not connecting with the family during this season. And that's part of the energy of the crossroads. Like you really don't know which way to go. I feel like your intuition is telling you to take a step back this season, but your mind is telling you that in order to fully respect your elders, you actually should participate and honor what it is that they're requesting that you do. I want to pull some cards specifically for the family dynamic or family connections card. Let's pull. Can you tell me more about this family connections card? I heard take what's resonating. Some of you guys, please don't force this to be you, okay? Some of you guys have a really, really beautiful family dynamic and it's not even a topic of conversation. You might be doing what I do and just watching me because you really love to watch some people do readings. If you are, I love you. Thank you. Okay, first card out is Knight of Swords. I heard flight or fight. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. All right. So the flight or fight keeps on ringing, like just going around and round in my head. And the Devil came out, just so you guys know. I really feel like there is this mental battle that you were, because the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords is out, along with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I really do feel like there, for some of you, I'm getting this energy of like inheritance. Some of you really have been sacrificing your peace because of the potential for inheritance, or somebody threatens you with money. Somebody threatens you with some sort of, when they pass away, you will not receive this sort of thing if you choose to not participate. To be honest with you, like, if that's the only reason that you communicate with your family, why are you doing it? Like, I understand that there's a certain level of security when it comes to finances and inheritance and things of that nature. And maybe if you, I just heard kids, maybe if you have kids, this is something that would help set them up in the future. So it is truly a mental and physical battle that you do regularly go through. But I feel like this is a cycle that seems to be playing out in this particular family dynamic. Okay. Here's the thing. The way that I have these cards laid out is that the Devil is truly playing on and like, it's literally a scarcity mindset. It's all a scarcity mindset. It really truly is. It's like this mindset that the only way that you can be abundant in this 3D realm is through money. And that's not true. While at the same time, I do understand that there is a need for a certain level of security. I heard at what cost? At what cost? And with this fight or flight mode, mindset, energy, it's like, are you willing to fight for what you deserve? Or are you just going to run away from all of the struggles? I keep on... Okay, we're going to move off of this and we're going to go over to respect your physical body. We're going to clarify that card real quick. You know what else is funny? With this real quick, I wish I could show you guys the way I'm going to start doing. Sometimes I'm going to start having readings like on the board so that you guys can see the way that this is set up. But the way that the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Swords is set up, I have it like this, like This is the way I naturally set it up. Like this. Do you see that? So you see this fight or flight and how he's like he's like terrified of this energy. It's giving me like you really don't think that you can have this sort of abundance on your own. And the devil is playing off that shit. The devil is truly playing off that shit, man. Gaining energy from your mindset. Okay, so the first card out for the respect your physical body was the 10 of Cups. Second card is the 10 of Swords. Or 10 of Wands, I'm sorry. 10 of Wands. Yeah. I already know where this is going. For some of you in the collective, you really, really do need to buck up. Or buck up, baby. Like some of you, either you have already made the mental decision that you are literally going to isolate yourself this season. And some of you have not actually made that mental decision. But with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands on the board, with the Sun, look at this. Like, I knew, and then 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, and the 9 of Swords, which is a total, if it's like you're quickly coming into a higher perspective on the physical entrapment that you put yourself in, right? Because we always look at ourselves first, right? So you have the 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and then the Sun, right? Some of you really just need to like, especially if it's a toxic family dynamic, some of you really need to just like take a step back and say, no, we're not doing this. We are going to hold on to our truth, our internal truth, and we're going to realize that it doesn't matter what sort of inheritance anybody threatens us with. It doesn't matter what anyone threatens us with. If our happiness comes from isolating at this point in time, then we need to isolate at this point in time, and we need to come into a new energy, and we need to tap into our truth of the situation, because that's what it is. You allowing yourself to tap into the truth of the situation, and maybe allowing yourself to take a step back this holiday season is really going to actually illuminate with the Sun. The truth will be illuminated so much more brightly, because you will actually allow yourself to not be in the energy, and you'll be able to feel your own energy and how it feels at this time of year to be on your own, or to be just with your family, just with, you know, the immediate family, right? To not stress yourself out over the things that everybody, all over any of the other demands, to not be in a narcissistic setting. I just heard backstabbing. Like there's literally somebody has a family that loves to gossip about each other. Like, let's get some for the upskill. Thank you so much. Look. 2 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. Not wanting to make the decision to leave the barren land and move towards your abundance and your empire and your true authentic reality and the truth of you and the peace that you want to exist in at this time. I'm getting sassy about this. There's a sassy energy coming out. Can I just say I love you guys? I know it's extremely difficult to build those boundaries, okay? Especially if you're a person of loyalty, and if you really truly do respect, like if you really do have a great relationship with certain people and certain members of your family, and then there's just other members of your family that are just fuckery, right? I don't know how else to say it. It's just fuckery, and anytime they're around. Like, I get the mental struggle that can take place with this. I understand, right? But then we have the Magician and the 3 of Pentacles, Like, you are the creator of your own abundance, your own reality. You have all of the resources, you have all of the skills. You even have the skill to be able to turn this into something like, I'm almost saying this as somebody who chooses not to participate, and then afterwards, it might be like a sister, it might be a brother, it might be someone very close to you in the family who ends up going to the family thing and saying, I wish I would have not went. I wish I would have had the courage that you have to not go, to learn the lessons. Like, it's almost like a lesson and a cycle that you are going to be responsible for stopping within the family dynamic and death. Full transformation is coming from this simple decision to hold true to what is most important to you. And the way that I'm getting this is that your peace is more important than any of this other shit. I'm really getting a low, like this whole side with the family connections and the devil playing out here. It's very low vibrational. It's very scarcity mindset. But once you make the decision to actually hold on to your peace and come into yourself, it's super transformative. You're cutting away anything that does not serve you, and you're walking towards your abundance that you have the ability to manifest. It's not reliant on anybody else. Okay? We're going to come out with one more card for the collective. Okay, and we're going to do an oracle. And I'm going to stop this because I have to start dinner. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Okay. We get a final card for the collective. Sorry. I love you guys so much, just so you know. Okay. My dad is so funny when he wakes up. Like, it's like all of the noises that you can think of that comes from a single human being. He so funny. Okay. Okay, that's it. I don't know why I'm still shuffling. That's why I'm still shuffling. Have confidence in your magic. Cut through the bullshit. This is the truth. This is the sort of truth that you hold for yourself. Know when to keep it sheathed and know when to take it out. Yeah? Okay, let's read this one. And then I'm gonna go make some dinner. I'm making a Tuscan bean skillet. I'm super excited, with twice baked potatoes and broccoli. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. So, final card of the reading. I love you guys. It's Watchers, Serendipity, the Observer or Witness, Transpersonal. When Watchers appear, it is an invitation to stop doing. Pause, get off the treadmill and take a deep breath. Find the witness within and one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but is not caught in any of the drama. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower. Do not engage with the action happening around you. Simply observe. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others might think you are simply doing nothing, but let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. Let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky, aka you are bringing out your internal truth to cut out anything that is not serving you, that hasn't served you in a very long time. Okay? There are bigger things to attend to, like your peace. You have spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and the actions of others. Let it be for a short while as you become the observer rather than the doer. The watchers invite you to break free from the linear, casual pace of the petty to day. Rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolding in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. Ashe. Should we read? I kind of want to read 37 too, the sword. Confidence in your magic. Nothing can stop you, the beauty you seek. When the magician's sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. I have to add family to that too. Friends and family who are not true. And the old forms and beliefs is that devil energy, playing out a cycle that doesn't need to be played out anymore. With the power of the magician's sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief, and let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. Do you believe in magic? No. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting, and focus your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need. Yeah? Magician energy. Yeah? You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. I love what I do. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. Do not hesitate. Act. All right, collective, we are going to end this reading there. I'm so happy that I decided to come on and tap in with you guys. I love you guys so much. Please have the courage. Have the courage this season. Okay? I love you. I'll see you soon.